We are back live on our show. That last song was by Romeo Santos called Eres Mia. Again, you can find that off his latest album. And as I mentioned before the break, we're going to talk about baseball now. So Gustavo has some news concerning the Dodgers. We're going to get right to it. So Gus, tell me what led to the Dodgers' downfall here in this postseason.
Once again, it was Clayton Kershaw. I was actually going for the Dodgers since the Yankees are in the postseason.
Right.
So the Dodgers were my favorite to win.
Okay.
And also the Nationals, but we'll get to that later. But Clayton Kershaw once again fails in the postseason as he drops his record to a 1-5 record with a 5.12 ERA. He gave up a 2-run shot or 3-run shot to Matt Adams of the Cardinals in the 7th. And yeah.
It was a very emotional run for him. I like the excitement on his face. Like, I mean, the Cardinals have just done everything right in the last 4 years. They've become the team that the New York Yankees was at one point. From 98 to 2001, that's 4 years straight going to the championship series. And the Cardinals have found the success to be able to do that once again. I'm impressed by their attitudes
Definitely.
heading into the postseason. Mike Matheny's a young coach. He's taken over what La Russa was doing down there, and he's succeeded very well. However, I think that Clayton Kershaw has the potential to just be a good postseason player. Because there's no reason why his success from like the early season, that like he gave up 11 runs in these 2 games, and he hasn't done that in a month since May. Like, that just doesn't happen. Like, that downfall, it's inexplicable. I don't get it.
He only gave up 1 home run during the season to left-handed hitters with a 1.77 ERA. It's just ridiculous. I just think it's the added pressure of the postseason that Clayton Kershaw falls under.
He was in contention as well for the
3rd consecutive Cy Young.
For a Cy Young and an MVP award.
Right.
And I don't know. I think he can win the Cy Young.
Oh, he will.
Because there's no real talent that can compare to the work he's put into this season.
Maybe King Felix.
That's AL. That's
right,
AL.
Yeah.
That's American League right there. And King Felix had a good season as well.
Yeah, he did.
Along with David Price, who had pitched a gem, but the Tigers still couldn't keep up with the young Royals team. But we'll get to that in a second. Right now, we're going to stick with the National League. And the Giants were able to close off the Nationals last night 3-2 in a game where small ball was like implemented really well. And San Francisco was first to score on the boards with 2 runs in the 2nd inning. And then Washington came back with the 1 run coming from Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper put in work.
377
he put in work. He scored both runs for his team last night. That's the definition of putting the team on your back. He did a great job, put the team up, and he just
he tied it all. I thought he tied the game, didn't he?
He did no. Well, at one point, yeah.
Yeah, he tied the game, and then
that game was tied until they took over.
Right.
At the bottom half of that inning. Hunter Pence, did you see his catch in the outfield?
Yes, I did.
It was a wonderful catch. The good dude covered about 20 feet and then jumped up, and he felt the fence behind him. He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He still was able to make that play. And it was just a great game to watch. As a Giants, if you're a Giants fan, it's a great game to watch. They've also found success. I was reading up on ESPN Stats and Info this morning on my Twitter feed, and it's amazing that the last 5 years it's been Giants or the Cardinals in the World Series.
Personally,
representing the National League.
I wanted a different look for the World Series this year, but I guess.
And I think that the American League did a better job of providing that different look that we were looking for. Because Kansas City, I mean, growing up as a kid, I never thought Kansas City would be in the position that they are in right now.
Isn't this their first playoff performance since
the 80s?
1984, I think.
84. Yeah. It's the first time they've been there.
Yep.
And the Orioles, I never thought the Orioles would be this good. I mean, from the time that I've been born, anyways.
I mean, they have good players now. Adam Jones.
They've built a good team.
Yeah, they did.
And these teams, they're not looking at things the way the Dodgers and the Yankees look at things by, like, the most money will get us the best players. But they've learned to, like, find good players and still not be able to, like, max out their payroll. I think they've done a good job. And this is a good year for baseball. The commissioner's retiring or has retired already.
He's going to, I think.
He's going to. This was his last season, I believe. And things are changing. Baseball's changing. I think it's a better sport. now after this season. It's still America's pastime. People enjoy baseball a lot.
I think they enjoy football better, but
I think baseball's gonna
it's
on the come up, and it's
skyrocketing.
coming better. It's becoming better. So the Giants eliminate the Nationals, and they're going on to face the Cardinals next. What do you expect from this series?
Who are they playing? It's Cardinals and
It's Cardinals and the Giants.
Cardinals and Giants.
So this is this also a best of 5?
Yeah,
It's a best of 5 as well. Who do you predict taking it all here?
Cardinals.
You've got the Cardinals.
I
going
got
on?
Cardinals,
Okay.
and I think I wouldn't say sweep. No, I wouldn't say sweep. In a game 6, probably
5.
game 5. Yeah,
I think Bruce Bochy is a great coach, and he's gonna find a way to have these Giants win it all, because they've done it before. They've been there. They know what it takes, but the Cardinals know what it takes as well. Now, what I'm saying here is, I think the Cardinals have a better starting rotation, because they've got Wainwright. I really enjoy him, and their closer.
although he did struggle in the Dodgers series.
Yeah, he struggled a bit, but I think he'll be able to come back and win. If you remember his performance from the World Series a couple years ago, that was really good. They also have a new closer. I like that guy, Rosenthal.
Right.
He throws heat. I like the way he plays the game. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a good year for him. A good postseason for him, anyways.
I just like the Giants' perspective. They just claw their way through the playoffs.
Mhm.
They really find the motivation they need to just overcome their opponents.
Right.
So it'll be an interesting series to watch.
Now, I'm also looking forward to the Royals and the Orioles, as I want to know who's going to win that series. And as a fanboy, I would like to see the Royals win, because I can't root for Baltimore, because they're the AL East rivals of the New York Yankees, and I just can't bring myself to root for them. It's good to see them succeed, don't get me wrong, because it just shows how dominant the AL East is. I mean, last year with the Red Sox winning, I mean, the AL East is the dominant division in the American League. So it makes sense to have them represented in the World Series. But if I'm talking as a fan, I don't want that to happen, and I would like to see the Royals win the World Series. But that's just me. What do you think?
I want the Cardinals. I want the Baltimore Orioles to win.
You want the
Yes,
Orioles to win it all?
Yes, to win it all.
Okay.
Or actually, anybody from American League. But I would prefer the Baltimore Orioles, since they beat the Yankees and they consistently beat the Yankees.
Well, we'll see what happens, because it's going to be an interesting playoff. It's been an interesting playoff so far, and things are just picking up now. So in a little over a week, we're going to find out who's going to win it all. So that's our postseason baseball talk right there. The next song we're going to play is a little salsa song from Mark Anthony. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is WICR.